Hi guys, welcome to my review of Interview with the Vampire.
Do you understand? It's all in your head. Sure.
The film opening scenes are set in San Francisco when the 200-year-old vampire Louis the Ponte de La submits to an interview by modern journalists. His story begins in the 18th century in New Orleans, that peculiar city where even today all things seem possible, and where, after losing his wife and daughter, he threw himself into a life of grief and debauchery with suicidal thoughts. His path crossed that of the vampire Lestat, who transformed him into a vampire, and ever since he was wandered the world's greatest cities, feeding on the blood of his victims. As the film cast, we got Tom Cruise as Lestat the Lioncourt, Brad Pitt as Louis the Point, Kirsten Dunst as Claudia, Christian Slater as Daniel Molloy, and Antonio Banderas as Armand. The movie's soundtrack was composed by Elliot Goldenthal and released in December 13 in 1994 and have 122 minutes and 3 seconds. The music itself is characterized by its dramatic sound and its classical style fits perfectly for the atmosphere of the dark emotional struggles of the characters. The album was nominated for the Academy Award and the Golden Globe Award for the Best Original Score, losing both to The Lion King. The movie also got a Guns N' Roses cover of Rolling Stones' Sympathy for the Devil in the end credits. Interview with the Vampire is more than just one more vampire film. It's way more than that. For example, while other films the vampires boast their immortality, this one makes it look like it's a life full of sorrow and loneliness. Claudia, for example, doesn't like the fact she will never grow up. Louis, the main character in the movie, is a vampire with a human soul, and immortal with a mortal's passion. Armand said that, because even while being a vampire, Louis still has human traits in him, like compassion and regrets. Louis also said he had a human soul even after being a vampire, when he says the last breath of his human soul has gotten away when he transformed a woman into a vampire. Louis showed his human traits also when refusing to kill humans and drinking only animal blood, and feeling guilty when he transformed Claudia into a vampire while almost starving. When Claudia dies, he tells to Daniel a vampire could only cry 1 or 2 times in eternity, and he cries while talking about Claudia's death, showing he still loves her. He also showed his hate for other vampires, burning everyone but Armand in the vampire theater. This film also does a job as a mythbuster, when Louis says looking at crucifixes, eating garlic, or staking the heart will not kill a vampire. Certainly not just another vampire movie, but a movie to make us think about immortality, death, and love.
Some say no. Some say.
Interview with the Vampire is a film about what it might really be like to be a vampire. Was it worth to be a vampire, or is death a better choice? This film really brought me those questions, and that's exactly what I most like in the Interview with the Vampire, the reflexive atmosphere. I would recommend to people who like a good film to think, while also have a good time chilling. This film is almost perfect, in my opinion. It has some necessary scenes, some characters could be more explored, it could be less gruesome. I will give it 8 out of 10.